And we're back. For those of you guys who have not heard, Rebirth is returning to NBA 2K22 for both next gen and current gen. For those of you guys who are not familiar with Rebirth and don't even know what I'm talking about, Rebirth was a feature that was in NBA 2K19 that when you got your player to a 95 overall, you were gifted the ability to make a new player with the main badges maxed out. While this was an awesome feature, 95 overall in 2K19 was so hard to hit. It took so much time. There was no legend grind. The legend grind was getting to 99 overall. So the new way that they're implementing Rebirth into NBA 2K22 is that for any player at 90 overall, you get one Rebirth player with 30 badges to start off with. This is huge news for next gen and current gen, as you guys are going to have the ability to start on a new player and be 25% of the way to 30% of the way done with that player right off rip. It's phenomenal. I'm really excited about it, and the community should be really excited about it. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you two builds, one for next gen, one for current gen, that you guys should consider making with your Rebirth. This video is timestamped for your viewing pleasure, so if you guys enjoyed it all, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button and sub to the channel if you're new, so you guys don't miss out on any of the banger streams or uploads that I do. I appreciate you guys for watching, and without further ado, let's get right into this action. Now, I know I said I'm only going to do one build for each generation, but I'm going to go ahead and do two, all right? I'm going to give you guys a point guard build, and I'm going to give you guys like a wing isolation build, all right? So make sure you guys smash that like button if you guys want to see more good content. So let's go ahead and get started with the point guard build. For the position point guard, hand does not matter, jersey number does not matter. Now let's go ahead and get into what does matter, which is your pie chart. We're going to go with the half and half pie chart right here, all right? This is the best point guard build on current gen in my opinion. This is very similar to my midget demigod, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a current gen version of that. People ask me all the time, Choc, how would I make this on current gen? And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how you would make it on current gen. So for the driving layup, 72, and then a max driving dunk of 64, you will be able to get dunks off. Obviously they're not gonna be the best, but you're gonna be able to make them happen. You're gonna be able to get them off. Now for the shooting, we're gonna go ahead and max the shooting out. It's gonna get you guys 25 shooting. You only have one finishing badge, but you don't really need it because you don't need finishing badges unless you get contact dunks. Say it with me. You do not need finishing badges unless you get contact dunks. Some of you guys need to understand that premise, because what you guys will do is you'll upgrade all these unnecessary things to go ahead and try to like force a few badges, and it's just not worth it. Let's focus on the things that are worth it, which is your shooting, which is your playmaking. You're gonna max both of those out, and now we will focus on the defensive end of the ball, which is just as important as the offensive end. You guys are gonna have a max perimeter, max lateral, max steal, and then a high defensive rebound. So 125, 24, 6, but that's not where this build is at its best, okay? Because we have not picked the height yet. Now for the body shape, it doesn't matter. Pick the one that looks coolest to you. It's really a preference thing. You're gonna go 5'11 on the height, okay? The reason you go 5'11 is that is the smallest you can go to get the 99 speed. As you guys know, on current gen, you do get the +4s on your physicals and on your overalls. So you're gonna go 5'11 minimum weight. And then for the wingspan, it is totally a preference thing, guys. I would not go anywhere above 76.4. I would probably go minimum to get that 95 3 ball, just because I like to be a cheesy offensive beast. But if you guys are looking to have a decent wingspan, you don't want it to be too short, I would go with 76.4. So either 76.4 or minimum. It's totally a preference thing. I would probably go minimum because I just want to be the guy that's running around absolutely killing people with a 99 speed and a 95 3 ball. For the takeover, pick the one that's your preference, okay? There's no like proper takeover. It's totally a preference thing. You guys want to pick the one that impacts you the most. I'm gonna go with the sharp takeover because that's what I run on mine. And as you guys can see, we have built a playmaking shot creator with shades of Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, and Kemba Walker. This is the midget build on current gen, guys. You will go absolutely crazy with this build and have the speed advantage on your opponents with a super high 3 ball. This build is going to allow you to dominate. And let me get into this wing isolation build. Now, if I'm not covering the builds that you guys are looking for, make sure you check out my channel. I literally have a build guide for every single position on the channel. Make sure you guys check that out if neither of these builds work for you. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys an ISO build that I have not covered yet, okay? So for the pie chart, the pie chart that you guys are going to pick is the pure yellow pie chart, okay? Speed, physical profile, always. Now, the reason I like the pure yellow pie chart, guys, okay? The reason I like the pure yellow pie chart is you're able to be a lot taller than the average person that you're playing against, okay? So when I play 2K, I'm always looking for positional advantages. You guys have probably heard me say that 100,000 times. It's positional advantage, positional advantage, positional advantage. You need to make sure that no matter what build you're making, whether it's one of mine or another creators that you're watching, that it has some sort of positional advantage, okay? So for the 5'11 build, you have a 99.3 and you have a 99 speed. So that's why that build goes so crazy. It's a positional advantage. On this build, you're 6'7", okay? And then you have finishing, you have shooting, and you have solid defense. So this is another type of build that I would consider to be a positional advantage build, okay? 3, 15, 36. Obviously, you guys can change this up. You guys can drop your pass accuracy a little bit and then finesse badges into other categories, stuff like that. But I kind of like having all of my stuff maxed. That's why I always tell you guys, like, just to max things out. I like having my stuff maxed. Obviously, I know that you could finesse more badges and get more things out of it. You don't have to have all of these things maxed. So just something for you guys to keep in mind. I don't necessarily always care about getting the highest badge count. I care about having the best attributes possible. So for the body shape, doesn't matter. Pick the one that you like the most. 6'7" or 6'6" for the height. Do not go 6'8". Make sure you're either 6'6" or 6'7". I would go with 6'7" because I consider that, again, to be a positional advantage. So at 99 overall on this build, actually, let me go ahead and get the wingspan out. Max wingspan. So 99 overall in this build, you will have a 94 speed, 92 acceleration, a 73.3, which is super green in this game, an 87 ball handling. So you're going to be able to do all the pro dribble moves, the speed boosting, all that stuff. And then you have really phenomenal stats all the way across the board, okay? This is a really, really good wing isolation build. I'm telling you guys, if you guys are looking for an ISO build, right, to absolutely go out there and go stupid, this is a good one for you. As you guys can see, we have built a point forward. Really, really good build, something you guys should consider making. And if neither of these builds are what you were looking for, make sure you check out my channel because I do have a build guide that will 1000% guarantee you find a build for you. Now here we are on the next gen version of the game. You guys know I've been pitching so many different builds to you guys to run at the point guard position. So today I wanted to get away from point guards, okay? If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you check out the videos on there. Like I have for current gen build guide, I have a next gen build guide. Most of my videos are next gen related, so make sure you check out my channel. You will 1000% find a build. But for today, I kind of wanted to focus on a different route, okay? I always show love to the point guard, so I kind of wanted to mix that up. So look, for the height, we're gonna go 6'7". To be honest with you guys, you could run point guard on this build in the park. I wouldn't do it for Pro-Am, but this could be a twos isolation build or a wing build in general. This build is 6'7" with a long wingspan. You'll see, this build is really, really good, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of the build. 61 on the close shot, okay? 61 on the close shot, 77 on the driving layup, and then a 92 driving dunk. Okay, so you will get all of the contact dunk animations with a 92 driving dunk. That is the threshold to get elite contacts, and then the 80 vertical is what also is needed for the contact. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put that up off rip. And now let's get into the other stuff. Mid-range, 91. You don't need to have it at 91 per se, but I'm doing this from a badge perspective, okay? Because once you start dropping it, as you guys can see, the badge just goes down. So we're gonna rock out with a 90, okay? And you can put that close shot to a 60. Not that it's really gonna make a significant difference, but you can do that. 97 on the pass accuracy. You will have Hall of Fame bullet at 6'7". Most guards that you're playing with don't even have Hall of Fame bullet. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't care about Hall of Fame bullet, you can easily drop this to 85 and get it on gold. But I just want to try something different here. This is actually a guard heavy build, okay? So you're gonna have max speed with ball, max ball handling, and a 97 pass accuracy. So 18, 30, 29. From here, 85 on the perimeter defense. That is the threshold for gold clamps. You cannot go any lower. You can get to 92, but I just don't necessarily think that it's worth it. So an 85 there, and then an 87 on the steal, and then an 80 speed, 80 acceleration, and then an 80 vertical, as I said, and a 90 stamina. Now, you do have a couple things left over, and this is where you could play around with it and get something that works for you. If you guys don't think that you need 20 shooting, you can easily drop down, 30 shooting. If you guys don't think that you need 30 shooting, you can easily drop this to 85. You could go ahead and secure more defense, get a couple more badges. Again, just kind of got to play around with it, but that is the basic way that I would make this build. I would make it to where you have that variety, and you can kind of choose to do what you want to do based on how you play the game. So I like this build a lot. I think it's really good. For those of you guys who play Pro-Am and want free throw, it's very easy to finesse free throw into a build. So just because you don't see free throw on my build doesn't mean that you cannot get it on your build. But yeah, guys, I think this is a really sneaky build. It's an isolation type build. You get a ton of takeovers with it. I really like it. 6'7", half bullet. I'm telling you guys, this is something that you really want to check out if you're looking for a new build. Something fun to make as a rebirth. This is the right build for you. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys one more build. This is a Zion Williamson type build, okay? I really like this build a lot, and it's something that you guys should consider making for your rebirth. Other than the weight, this build really reminds me of Zion. Obviously, Zion is not 210. He really looks about 300 pounds. All right, so look, let's go ahead and get into it. 99 driving dunk, okay? The reason you do 99 is that is the threshold for Hall of Fame posterizer. If you guys have not played, Hall of Fame posterizer is really nuts, so it's something that you guys should look into. From here, 70 on the 3 and then a 64 on the mid-range. For those of you guys who don't know, that is really green. I promise you, you can green in the 60s with no problem. From there, 85 on the pass accuracy, okay? That's gonna get you guys gold bullet passer, 80 on the ball handling for the pro dribble moves, and then a 75 speed with ball. From there, 92 on the perimeter defense, a 96 on the steal, max defensive rebound, max offensive rebound, and a 58 block, okay? So as you guys can tell, this build is really an offensive and defensive tank. It does not have a lot of weaknesses. You get all of the contact dunks, and this build is really solid all the way around, okay? 18, 11, 24, 28. Really solid spread. If you guys are not somebody that's handling the ball as much, maybe you don't need the pro dribble moves, but this build can make plays out of the corner, can make plays defensively, and it can also finish the ball really well. Anytime you have a 99 driving dunk, you're going to be able to make a lot of plays. Any takeover works for you, whatever you guys want to do. Pick the one that fits you guys' game, and as you guys can see, we have built a post playmaker. Shades of Jason Tatum, Dennis Rodman, and the man, of course, Zion Williamson. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. These are the builds that you should be making with your Rebirth on NBA 2K22 Next Gen and NBA 2K22 Current Gen. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new, guys. I have so many videos on the channel that will make you better at the game. I appreciate you guys for watching. And as always, it's your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.